that? Like other?
No, that was my only paranormal experience.
Oh, I have a story. Okay, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Fuck,
I'm saying sorry to the table. I'm sorry. I never really experienced paranormal stuff in like this in a ranch that my family. I think it was like we used to own it. So it was also here in Mission.
Damn.
And you might have been there. I can't. Maybe
ranch?
not. It's kind of like a ranch. Like you go in, it's a huge property, and you enter the property, and it's one house, and it has like a big property. You keep on going down the little road, and then it's another house in the middle, and it's their big property. And at the very very end, that's where my great grandma used to live. And well, I mean, she passed away a couple years ago. And then her property basically. So and the whole line, it was my great grandma in the back, my uncles, and then my tia. So it was family, you know. So every time we would go by, we would know, okay, they're going there, whatever the fuck, right? But every single time, bro, my dad, my tias, like my great grandma, everybody, bro, everybody has seen something there, bro. Always. And bro, I kid you not, bro, like we can probably even go and bro, you would feel something, bro, like just staring off into the fucking not the woods, the fucking like what do you call it? Like just like the brush and shit. Yeah, it's like the property, the brush and shit. Yeah, the monte basically. Like, bro, like you just feel like something's fucking staring at you, bro. Like you just feel like something is staring at you. And every single time someone would like talk about fucking like ghost stories or like something they've encountered, it's always a little boy and a little girl. And I can't remember exactly how the story went, but I think like that there was a family. I think it was like an immigrant family that was, because I mean way back then there was nothing in that area. There was nothing, and they had died there or some shit, or something attacked them or some shit, and obviously they died. But the one story that I remember the most, I can't remember which aunt told me this story, but I'm never gonna forget, bro. Because almost every year, bro, or every month, we would have really, really huge hangouts, and it was always at night, like in the afternoon/night, big ass barbecue, having a good time, and Wild was obviously smaller at the time with my cousins and stuff, we were running around or whatever. So I'm never gonna forget, we were at my great grandma's house, so we were at the end, and some people were like, the people that lived in the other two houses were like, oh shit, I forgot this. So they would like walk by themselves at the fucking pitch black, like en la boca del lobo, básicamente, bro. Like to back to their house to grab something that they forgot or that they needed, and then come back to the house.
And there was no lighting?
There was no lighting, bro. It was
Fuck
pitch
that.
fucking black, bro. The only lighting that was like the super small light in the porch, basically. But that shit doesn't reach all the way. They're big properties.
Yeah.
And they were going to forget, bro. It was me and like 2-3 of my cousins playing. I can't remember if it was like either outside or inside or whatever the fuck. I think we were inside, and we hear screaming like constantly, screaming. And then it was my tia running. Like she had gone to another house to get, I don't know what the fuck, and we just hear the super loud scream like out in the fucking distance. So we all kind of like go out like, what the fuck? And she comes running, bro. And then when she got there, she was white, like pale white, bro. Like I don't know, like fucking white, bro. And we were little, like we were small back then, so all we could do was just like stare, like what the fuck happened, right? But I'm never gonna forget, bro. Like I overheard, she was walking, I think it was to the first house. And well, my tia, she had like her like sobrinos or whatever the fuck. Like she had her kids, right? So, they had toys, they had little tricycles and shit. They were babies basically, like toddlers. So, and most of the stuff was outside, and some of the stuff was like in the garage, but they would always have the garage open. So it was like half and half basically. And she said that she was walking halfway, and that in the distance she sees a tricycle. But she says that the tricycle is moving from the garage, very slowly moving. And mind you, it's inside a garage. There's no fucking wind. There's nothing, bro. It's like, what the fuck is moving it?
So the garage door was open?
Yeah. Because the garage door is always open. Like, okay. But the tricycle wasn't moving like, no, like it was like constant like that. Like it was moving, okay, but like something was fucking moving it.
Yeah.
She said she saw that shit, and when she saw that shit, obviously she stopped, and she was kind of like, okay, nah, fuck that, right? Yeah. So she was like turning around or whatever. And then she said that she turned back around again to like see it, because obviously curiosity kills the cat. And it was already like in the monte. It was kind of like following her in a way. And I remember her saying that shit. And to a point where she was like, okay, like what the fuck? So she started walking faster. She was coming back to the house that everybody was at. And then she turns around and she just, I don't know if it was a little boy or the little girl. I think it was a little girl sitting down on the tricycle just looking at her. Like she wasn't going or anything. She was just like looking at her.
Fuck that.
And wait, like I'm getting chills. But like the little white girl was just like staring at her like just like I don't know,
Fuck
bro.
that.
So obviously she saw that she fucking shit herself. And that's when she screamed and fucking ran to the house.
God.
She looked back. The little girl was gone.
Bro.
And my uncle, because I had two uncles that lived with my great grandma.
Question: was the tricycle still at the Monte?
I think so. I think it was just. I think it was still at the Monte.
Oh, did it spawn back in the garage?
No, I think it was still in the Monte. Like it came out of the garage, it was in the Monte, and she saw a little girl, and then I guess the little girl just disappeared. But like, nah, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. There's some shit there, bro. Like every time, like obviously don't want to encounter nothing, right?
Yeah.
But like every time you just have a fucking weird vibe, bro. Like you're being fucking watched. I swear to fucking God, bro.
Yeah, we've had a couple experiences at my brother's father-in-law's ranch. It's weird because like every time that we're there with there's one specific guy, dude. Oh my God, if I can have him on the podcast, bro, it'll be a really fun podcast because like he has some paranormal experiences, dude. Like
crazy ass shit.
Yeah, he says that there's this lady that follows him around. He's actually seen her like for example like in the corner of his room. But like he's like used to her now. But like he like wakes up like at 3 or whatever, and she's just standing,
like just staring at him basically.
Yeah, and like he's already learned to like ignore her. And he's had a couple of experiences where like he pulls up to like his driveway and she's standing in front of the garage.
And has he ever like tried like
no.
What do you need? What do you want?
No. And like sometimes he's like driving his car and like they call him. He's like, hey, I just saw you like let's just say like on 10th Street. Like who's that girl that you're with? And he's like, dude, I'm alone. I'm not driving with anyone.
Dude, I can already imagine he's like driving at midnight. He looks through his rearview mirror and he just sees a chick.
Oh my God, fuck
that.
No. No, dude. But if I can have him on the podcast, dude, oh my God, he's had some really paranormal stories, man. Yeah, like, yeah, but it'll be like a Spanish podcast. But dude,
fuck it, I'll translate.
Yeah, dude. But oh my God, like his stories are anyway. So we were like at the ranch and it was already like 12 or 1 and. Just some shit just started moving in the distance, and my dad and brother like they claimed to have seen like some sort of like silhouette, but instead of a head, he had like a square, almost like a TV.
Oh, what the fuck?
And yeah, so like, and I was just there like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Have I ever told you like?